You guys, I've been laying here for 5 minutes trying to record this video, but I keep getting attacked by puppies. Okay, look. So, I was minding my own business, right? I was going to go right on over there to Fitz Files and see if that new, the latest episode of them nasty people down there in South Carolina has come out. And a couple of things happened. First of all, there is this teacher in Oklahoma, one of them countries one of those states in the middle of the country, child, Idaho, Hawaii, well, I don't know. They all the same to me. But look, she got arrested. My dog is acrobatic. She just jumped over me. She got arrested on the first day of school for going to school drunk. She's like a third grade teacher. I was like, what? Okay. And if that's not bad enough, honey, they got it on body cam. The only thing I love more than a body cam is a jailhouse phone call. Listen, it's like a 30-minute body cam. And I watch everything on 2X because I ain't got all that kind of free time. So still, that's 15 minutes of me just sitting here watching this drunk woman lie to the police. And I was like, what's she going to say now? What's she going to say now? What's her name? Miss Coates, Miss Coakley, whatever. She's like, don't take me out front. Don't embarrass me. And then they were like, you got to call somebody. I don't have anybody to call. No, you have to call somebody to come and pick you up. She blew, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. She blew 2 times the legal limit. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You've been drinking at work all day. Ow, stop, you're biting my hand. It's a dog fight over here. So look, this is a video filmed under duress. I think I let y'all see too much of my personal life. But anyway, so wait, I am a mess. So stop. Okay, so I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. Holly, stop biting me. Stop. So they say to Miss Coates, Miss Coates, we noticed you were fine this morning, but this afternoon something seems off. And she's like, I don't know. I think I thought I was doing a good job. It's the first day of school, Heather. You teach the 3rd grade. They were like, she's like, can I just go back to my classroom? They were like, you cannot go back to the classroom. You have to call your husband. She didn't want them to call her husband. They said, well, then you got to call somebody else. She's like, no, I'm not going to call anybody else because my husband will be mad. They're like, you have 1 minute to make a decision. So she still couldn't make a decision. Stop it. She couldn't make a decision about who she wanted to call, come and pick her up. She was like, can I just wait and go home later? And the cop was like, no, 403. Oh, I'll tell you about 403 in a minute. So anyway, she sat there and she lied and she was shucking and jiving and trying to get out of it. So finally she said to the principal, if you go to my room, my classroom, you can see my bag and my phone is in there. That's where my phone numbers are. So he was like, okay. So he goes to her room and he gets he just gets like a carry-all kind of bag, right? It didn't look like a purse. It was just like a bag you put all your stuff in. So he comes back and he has this blue plastic cup and puts it on the table. She's like, oh, that's the cup my juice is in. The cop picks it up and smells the cup. Now, this is all on body cam. I was riveted. He was like, try again. She was like, no, that was just my juice cup. Okay, wine used to be juice once upon a time. Girl, that was not Welch's. You was drinking wine. You was drinking some Bartles and James. You was drinking some Boone's Farm. I don't know the names of actual wines because I've been sober for a really long time. And the last time I drank, I was drinking Strawberry Hill. That, for you youngins among us, that is very cheap strawberry flavored wine that you could get at the Walgreens back in Terre Haute, Indiana, back in like 1991 or 92. Anyway, it was very cheap, but those are the only wines I know because I don't know nothing about no wine. You see this dog, right? Spoiled within an inch of her life. So anyway, Miss Coates gets arrested. She's like, no. My friend lives up the street and my friend can come and pick me up. The cop was like, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of your mess. I'm done playing with you. They arrested this heifer and carted her out of the school in handcuffs, put her in the police car, and her mugshot was in the paper. She was like, can I get a second chance? The principal was like, no. She was like, so what's going to happen in terms of my employment? He was like, either you're going to be fired or you're going to resign. But either way, it's not going to go down like this. And she was like, oh, I would like for that not to happen. He was like, yeah, you out of choices. And she was like, please give me another chance. Please give me another chance. That police officer went straight mean mommy on her. He was like, listen, heifer, we have had enough, right? I sat here and you did nothing but lie. And then I don't know what happened because there was like a pause in the body cam footage. Why did this happens out of her mind? She's sitting there with a blue plastic cup sitting there and it had wine residue, not like she drank wine yesterday, like she drank wine 5 minutes ago. It was wine residue in the bottom of the cup. So she picking up the Kleenexes, dabbing her face, dabbing her tears or whatever. And then she grabbed the cup and wiped out the cup to wipe out the wine. That's when they slapped the cups on her. I was like, Heifer, you drunk. They sober. They can see you, right? And he was like, I should get you for tampering with evidence. She was like, okay, can I please just go home? They carted her behind on out the school. Now, let's be real. If I had to teach third graders, I would be drinking all day, every day. That is why I do not teach third graders. I know it's shocking to you that I am not a school teacher, but I am not. Am I good with children? No, not at all. I have some. I'm good with my children who are now mostly adults. When they were babies, I was like, oh, somebody gonna need to come and hold this baby. Now, after they get to be about 7 months old, I'm good. If I can say like, hey, hold this bottle, I'm gonna be right back, fine. But all that neediness, crying, wiping their behinds, no thank you. No thank you. Although, I'm good with toddlers. Just them newborn fresh out the package. Who needs that? Nah. High maintenance. Anyway, so the cop asked this lady, what's your birthday? And she said, oh, my birthday is whatever her birthday was. Then she said 1970. What? She was born in 1970. This girl looked like she went to school, primary school with Moses. This heifer looked old. Do not drink. That's all I can say to you. Do not drink to excess. This heifer was looking toe down. I was born in 1970. I was like, dang, 1970, I need y'all to stand up and represent. Do all of us look that old and not recognize it? This heifer looked old. But here's the thing. She's from Oklahoma. Hey, Oklahoma. Shout out to y'all. But the difference between like some smaller towns, maybe they don't have good skincare. Do y'all not have a Sephora? Do you believe in sunbathing and heavy alcohol consumption? This girl looked like a vintage Louis Vuitton bag. I kid you not. She was a white lady, skin same color as mine. Not from like having a tan, just oldness. Just oldness. Wrinkle. Listen, I've seen brown paper bags with fewer wrinkles than this heifer. It was not a good situation. Additionally, as an aside, completely unrelated to this story, I was watching another story today that I will tell you about later because I have to do some more fact finding, aka searching around on the internet. And this dude kept referring to 403s. I was like, what is a 403? Or was it a 304? I don't know. 403. 403? 304. Anyway, remember when we was kids? Hey, 1970. Now, I know y'all in the house now because you heard me shout you out. Back in the day, we would like write things on like your page or on a calculator and then turn it upside down and it would be a word so you could spell like love or fart or whatever. Apparently, garden tool is 403. Yeah, it must be 403. So if you type into a calculator on your phone, 403, and then turn it upside down and see what word it is, I'm not saying that it's a bad word, but it might be ho. I'm just saying. So 403 is slang for garden tool. I kind of like 403, but I don't like having to explain it. And I'm in the age category where people who know me would be like, girl, what is a 403? And then I have to tell them, child, it's a hoe. But anyway, so I was trying to call B words pollinators because, you know, we don't want to slander female dogs. Although I'm too old to learn new slang. Can't we keep the old slang? Okay, whatever. I need to go wash my face and fully moisturize so I don't look like that third grade teacher from Oklahoma because, child, a hot ass mess. The real reason I was going to come on here tonight was to say, number one, discount Mandy Madney, my new best friend. Okay, shout out to all my other BFFs. I have a lot of BFFs. But you know how I always be calling discount Mandy Madney Jen Wood, discount Mandy Madney, because I love Mandy Madney. And there's nobody who could take Mandy Madney's place. But then Jen Wood came along, and I didn't know that she could hear me talking about her. I'm just talking to me and you on the interwebs. How was I supposed to know that they got the internet in Oklahoma? No, South Carolina. North Carolina. Where do they live? You know, I don't know the difference between North Carolina and South Carolina. I don't go south of Jersey City, if you want to know the truth. Like, after Jersey City, I feel like I need a passport. So down there, Child, from Jersey City straight clean through to Miami. That's just like one town that I don't know nothing about. All of it is all the same area. Like from New York, if you go past Hackensack, I don't know nothing till you get to Los Angeles. So I'm just saying it all blends for me. So anyway, turns out Jen Wood down there in one of the Carolinas saw one of my videos where I called her Discount Mandy Matney. That is rude. I have common decency. I talk behind people's backs, not where they can hear me. And then, after people were talking about this video, was it last night, this morning? Don't remember when, because, you know, I've slept since then. Then Mandy Matney followed my page, which tells me that the real, authentic Mandy Matney probably heard me talking about Discount Mandy Matney, Jen Wood. I have to also use her name now, because manners. I'm polite. My pinky is out. I still don't drink them glasses of diabetes, that sweet tea, because that stuff will kill you. But anyway, I'm trying to be nice like the Southerners, even though I am very clearly a Yankee. Y'all know. People in the North are nice. We just nice in a different way that people in the South don't recognize. It's like a cultural barrier. Okay, so look. I need to go wash my face so I look like that lady from Oklahoma. And Discount Mandy Matney, girl, you know I'm not good with names. I remember your name right now, but I'm probably not gonna remember it tomorrow. But I do remember DMM. So hey girl, can I get some advanced screeners and them Fitz files? I know a new one comes out on Wednesday, so I'm gonna have to get up early tomorrow so I can record my lunchtime true crime, because I am living for this story about John Mello and all them ne'er-do-wells who were down there doing hideous things to bunnies and kitties and God knows what. But I do want to know all of the tea, all of it. Oh, also, in other news, Esme is back. You know I thought Esme was dead, right? I thought she was coyote poop. I was like, obviously, my little kitty cat, who's not really my kitty cat, she's a street cat. But I was like, I haven't seen her a couple days. She's a stray cat, so she's obviously dead, eaten by a coyote. I saw her this morning, and then I put some food out, and then when I came home from work, the food was all eaten up. And since we don't have rats, I mean, squirrels could have eaten it, I guess. But I'm assuming Esme ate it because she was on the block. Hey, Esme, welcome back. Girl, why don't you come by and say hello? My husband was not home to tell her today what time I would be back at the house. But she probably knows my schedule by now. Wonder if she got a wristwatch. Can cats tell time? Okay, listen, I need to go to bed. I need my beauty sleep. I'm going to see y'all in the morning. And, hey, Mandy Matney, if you happen to see this, I'm a big, big fan. And, hey, Jen Wood. And, I'm not going to say hi to Will folks, because you know I don't like Will folks. I just, But, Dylan, don't know his last name. That boy looks so young. How they got this fetus out here reporting on the news? Like, That boy a fetus. I'm probably old enough to be his grandmama. Like, I'm feeling I bet he was born in like the aughts or something. That's a shame. I bought my first house in the early aughts. Like, now I'm just sounding like one of them old ladies. Now I'm going to be like, we in our last days. Okay, anyway. Y'all have a good night. I have to decide whether or not I'm going to post this video because this is a hot ass mess. A hot ass mess. 13 minutes of a hot ass mess. Okay, good night. Bye.